Hey guys, this is Zero. I don't have anything exciting to say at the beginning of the video. My wife said I sounded just like somebody else. Husky Starcraft, you probably know who he is. So I'm going to come up with something new and exciting at the beginning of the next video. We're hopping right back into Ogame here. As you know, if you watch my other videos, which you probably don't, because nobody does, on Ogame, what I'm doing is I'm rushing to a small cargo so that I can raid nearby planets. So if you look in the shipyard here, go to Light Fighter and we go into the tech tree, you'll see that I have tech to Light Fighter, which is important because it's pretty close to a small cargo. The reason this is important is because it means I only need one more tech level in a couple of things to be able to produce a small cargo. You'll see I got the research lab, energy tech, and then I got level 1 combustion drive, which was really super expensive. We'll talk about that in a sec. And then I got robotics factory level 2 and shipyards level 1. You'll see here, let's go to facilities. So, shipyard's not too expensive. The first level was only 100 deuterium. That's the resource right now that's really holding me back. The resources amounts that are required is really high for this one. As you see, the robotics factory, even worse. 800, so it was double. It was 200 for the first level. We're producing 68 an hour, which I just got last night. It's really slow. However, I am up to level 2 shipyard, which means that this is the small cargo here. Which means for the tech tree, all I'm missing is the combustion drive level 2. The reason I'm missing it is because if you'll go with me to the research tab, you don't really have a choice, but there you go. It's 12k or 1200 deuterium. That's gnarly bad. Yeah. I can do it and research in the morning, but I mean that's freakish. Hopefully also I'll have enough crystal. I didn't really plan that to get a small cargo. Yeah, so this is going to be really expensive. I'll be able to get it in the morning, and then I'll be pretty much broke. And then I'll have to use deuterium to fuel my ships, or I'll be producing way too much deuterium for no reason. Right now I am upgrading my passive income, because right now it's pretty crappy. If you've ever played Ogame, I'm in a terrible spot right now. But I haven't been super active, and I am rushing towards a raiding fleet, essentially. I do want to get up to cruisers here in the near future to be able to raid more effectively. I am building a light fighter. The reason for this is that the espionage probe here, the tech tree is a little bit more expensive. I would need another shipyards level, which is expensive, a combustion drive, which is going to be 2400 deuterium. So we're looking at like beginning of next week for that. It's going to be 3 or 4 days before I can afford that, probably, unless I really crunch for it. And espionage technology, which isn't really cheap, but also to get that I have to upgrade my research lab to level 3. I mean, by the time I put all of that in it, is it really worth it, considering an espionage probe costs 1,000 crystal? A light fighter is worth 1,000 crystal and 3,000 metal, but I don't have to do all that teching. The downside is, if they do have defense, I'll lose the light fighter. Considering the stats are... where are we at? Yeah, considering the stats are 4k structural integrity, you're pretty likely to lose that. I think it can survive 2 rocket launchers. If it's lucky, it won't kill anything. But it will survive, I believe. Let's look at rocket launchers here. Check info. Yeah, attack strength is actually higher than a light fighter. So there's a pretty good chance it's going to die to 2 of them, and nobody's going to have 1 at this point. So what I'm hoping is that when I go to the Galaxy tab, and I choose to attack somebody, that nothing bad happens. Like, see that? There's debris here. So I don't want to attack that, because that pretty much guarantees me that he has defenses. And I don't want to hit those. I want to find a planet that doesn't have defenses. So we hop this way. That one has, yeah, so he's got defenses. This one here definitely has them. Yeah, so the green ones are noobs. I can't attack them. Yeah, I'm looking for somebody that's kind of close to my level, but not Yeah, probably this guy. This guy's probably the most likely to not have defenses out of all of them so far, because his rank is 1752, which puts him way back there. Because I only have 18 points, and that leaves me at 14.5. But the thing is, I spent on defense. It takes about 11 or 12 points just to get to rocket launchers, if I remember right. So unless he rushed directly to rocket launchers, he doesn't have any defense. So what I'm going to do is when my light fighter's done, I'll attack with that. It does only has 50 cargo, which really at this point means nothing. If you rush to them right away, and you like do like the perfect build, you know, those 50 resources are pretty beneficial as you build up to larger capacity ships, but they're not really all that worth it. As you can see, it's only got 50 cargo capacity. So I mean, you're not looking at a good resource pillaging ship. But I'm going to use it, like I said, as an espionage probe. I'm going to use it to probe defenses and see what they have, to see if I can attack with my cargo or not. Because my cargo has no defense, it will basically just die if they have any defenses, and I'm not interested in that because I don't want to lose my ships. Yeah, so I need to be careful not to spend any resources, because basically, by the time this gets to 12k, I'll have just enough metal to do the research, and then I'll need enough metal to build the small cargo, which I think I already may have messed up, but we'll see when that comes around. For alliances, I do need to at some point in the future, near future, create an alliance. I would like to create one and just have you guys join it. If any of you are interested, just leave a comment that you'd like me to do that, and I will. But at the time, I don't feel like there'd be quite enough interest to make it fun enough. We need, you know, a couple guys at least, you know, just to have fun, shoot the breeze. But yeah, the alliance system is actually something we'll cover a little bit more depth in another video, because I find it really efficient in this game. It's much more connected, especially with alliance depots and alliance attacks. It's a little bit unfair if you're a bigger player, but at the same time, smaller players can compete. I don't really have much else for this video, just kind of explaining my tech build right here, my choices, and my research and all that. I did get 8,000 dark matter for validating my account. As you saw, there was a yellow thing down here saying I needed to validate my account. I logged in, it wouldn't let me do anything, so I said I had to validate. I did that, I got 8,000 dark matter. Now my beef with this is, I build a ship, and look what it says. It says I can cut the time down in half on a ship. That is completely unbalanced. That is requiring me to buy dark matter to build my ships faster. Because, I don't know if you're aware or not, but in Ogame, basically the limiting factor at any point in the game past the first couple months is going to be your shipyards, not resources. Because if you're raiding effectively, you're going to have enough resources to build more ships than your shipyards could ever dream of. And that's why your planets get really beefy, because you have extra money that you can always drop into mines and stuff like that. So I disagree with this, because that means anybody willing to drop, you know, let's see. Anybody drops $100, they're virtually guaranteed to always be better than anybody else, because that's almost 2 million dark matter. That's a freaking lot. I mean, $5 gets you 30,000, which is 20 faster ships. But I believe it's everything in the queue. I would need to queue stuff up, but yeah, that would be something I'd have to do. Oh gosh, I want this to go away. Like, because you can build 2 light fighters at a time if you go to light fighters, and you have the resources. You can put in 2, and it counts it as one production queue. So it'd be interesting to see if it will actually cut that whole thing in half. Because that's just retarded, honestly. What's this? Oh, activatable items. Wow. That's ridiculous. Wow. You could actually add 15 additional fields on a planet. Permanently. That's not OP at all. Wow, that's actually disgusting. Wow. Yeah, I think it's actually just sick to my stomach. Ugh. Just because I'm kind of out of things I wanted to really go over. These patch notes are really foggy. I'm not sure I want to get into that. I'd have to really go over them first to kind of pick out the highlights for you guys. On that note, I feel like that's going to be the end of this video, just because I don't want to waste your time. And I'm out of content for today. That's the shipyard, and that's everything I'm planning on doing. Tomorrow, or Monday, expect some videos on me doing raids. Also with Extra Empires. Remember, guys, comments, questions, rude remarks, always appreciated. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you think it's good, if you think it's bad. Let me know. I need some genuine feedback so I can improve. Let me know what you thought of me having the webcam on in my previous video. And play safe. I will see you later.